Welcome to another edition in my deleted scenes video series that I'm testing out this year, where I go through and break down the deleted scenes from the different Star Wars movies, starting here with Revenge of the Sith, which has 15 different deleted scenes and animatics. It's been a while since I've done these videos consistently, but right now I'm a little more than halfway through Revenge of the Sith, and I'm hoping to finish early into the new year. If the rest of these videos do well, I'll move on to another film. This video's deleted scene is titled, Jedi Imposters at the Temple. Let's get into it.
Master Yoda, thank goodness you're safe. We've recaptured the temple, but we expect another clone attack at any moment.
Quickly then!
You clones make terrible Jedi.
Even though it's hard to imagine this scene in the movie when Obi-Wan and Yoda are returning to the Jedi Temple to warn the remaining Jedi, it's still an interesting one to look at. Unfinished visual effects aside, it gives us a little more to the scene before Obi-Wan and Yoda start slashing down clones. It's interesting to see the clones disguised as Jedi, wearing the robes of masters they probably shot down upon the initial attack. Even though they're identical faces, a face Obi-Wan and Yoda have come to know throughout the years of the war would easily give them away. It still shows them thinking outside of the box a little, beyond the typical soldier they were trained to be. We saw throughout the Clone Wars how the clones developed unique personalities and the impact that their Jedi generals had on them, causing the clones to become smarter and more individualized in their tactics. And this would be another example of something they weren't trained to do, but might have learned from a mission during the war. It is funny though if they expected to really pull this off, and that none of them anticipated the Jedi recognizing them as clones. Using the Force to sense their deception aside, the face is a dead giveaway, and they don't exactly cover them up all that much. I do think what ended up in the finished movie is better, because cutting directly from the suspense of Anakin arriving on Mustafar to wipe out the Trade Federation, to then seeing the smoke from the Jedi Temple and the two Jedi fighting for their lives, it's a better transition that keeps the pace going and the same hopeless and disturbed feeling that the second half of this movie holds. I've noticed that many of these scenes have a bit of comedic dialogue to them, and even though there is some of that already in the movie, I think having all of these included would have just been too much and taken away from what the audience should have been going through during the fall of the Republic. With the music and the death and the fall of the Jedi Order, this is meant to be an emotional and gutting story to watch. So even though the scene has promise, that one small joke from Obi-Wan could have the potential to throw everything off and distract the audience from what the true purpose of this movie is. Let me know what you think of this scene in the comments below. Remember to like the video and subscribe for more videos breaking down these deleted scenes. And remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you. Always.